In this video, I'm going to show you how you can use ChatGPT in order to make your marketing activities more efficient, and also the automation tools I'm using, as well as boost up your productivity as a solopreneur, coaches, or marketers. If let's say you want to learn more about the tips, remember to stay to the end. Alright, welcome back. So in this Achieve More with ChatGPT Marketing and Productivity Made Easy, I have compiled few useful features that when I starting to learn ChatGPT, what are the features that is very useful for me that nobody actually talks about it. So I actually compile it into 8 different use cases, and I'm just going to demo to you guys alongside while I'm using the ChatGPT. Alright, so let us start with the first 2 use cases. The first use cases that I love the most is actually include the emojis. It is especially useful when you're writing your posts. Like for example, I had to ChatGPT to give me some course title for this free ChatGPT course. So if let's say I wanted to include an emoji at the very beginning, right? I can say it's insert. I would just say insert emojis at the beginning of the title. So you can have a lot of different use cases here, because like when you want to be able to write a social media post that is targeting at Instagram and Facebook, and you wanted to make it very readable format, you can actually ask ChatGPT to include the relevant emojis. This will also include the email subject title. So give me a good email subject title that can increase open rate by inserting a emoji inside. The subject title is relevant to the free ChatGPT course I am rolling out. So as you can see, I instruct ChatGPT to give me some subject titles. Okay, so currently it's only give 1 because I wasn't very specific. I wanted to have 5. Give me another 5 subject title and maximum 7 words. All right. So as you can see, it will actually then give you the subject title based on the, that can improve the open rate, as well as they're giving you the relevant emojis. So if let's say you've been writing a long post, so a long post that is meant for posting in social media, and you don't want to insert the emojis one by one yourself, you can ask ChatGPT to do that for you. So ChatGPT, write me a social media post, fun way to announce I am launching a free course for ChatGPT. All right, include relevant emojis to make the post interesting. Okay. So as you can see, it actually writes the social media post for me, and not only that, actually introduce me the relevant hashtag as well. So which is why it actually connected to this point number 2. It can have to include the relevant hashtag. So if let's say I'm writing an Instagram captions announcing my free course on ChatGPT, make it exciting, sweet, and give me top 5 hashtag to use. So ChatGPT will then write the captions for you and exciting news, because I want to ask ChatGPT to make it exciting sweet for me, right? That is my instruction. So that's why I say exciting news, friends. I'm thrilled to announce that I'm launching a free course to help you unlock the power of ChatGPT for marketing and productivity. All right. So it also gives me few hashtag that can be used for my Instagram post as well. So which means I covers these 2 use cases. And the third one, do you guys know that ChatGPT can actually summarize your data in a table format? You can use it whether personally or in your business. So for example, I want ChatGPT to analyze some data for me. So maybe I want to buy some new software, okay? So just imagine. Don't worry about all these settings, because I will actually debunk to you guys how you guys have this in the next episode or the next video in the course. All right, so let us just go over to have ChatGPT to summarize some findings for us. So ChatGPT, you don't have to write ChatGPT. Compare iPhone 13 Pro and iPhone 14 for me and summarize it in a table format. All right. So they can actually summarize for you, but then right now they are only summarizing the iPhone 13 Pro for me, right? So at the moment of the time that I'm doing this, iPhone 14 not yet launched because it's a ChatGPT limitations. So let us just compare iPhone 12 Pro and iPhone 13 Pro, compare and summarize in a table format, right? So now it will actually summarize for you. So it's especially useful if, let's say, you're doing a certain review website, right? Whether it's a review blog post, a review social media post, or it's actually you're trying to use the content to do a video to be put it in YouTube. It will be very, very useful for you. And all you need to do to ask them is to compare and summarize the data in a table format. So you do guys know that you can also insert links inside the table. So I wanted to ask ChatGPT to kind of like make reference to a reliable link. So make reference to a reliable Shopee links in Amazon to Shopee. Oh, okay. Reliable comparison site, maybe. Reliable comparison sites for me inside the table. Okay. This is how you're able to use the table. As you can see, they kind of like insert the links for you with the reliable sources, and you can even click the links as well. So this is a very powerful features in ChatGPT that I always use a lot, especially if let's say you're designing your itinerary. It can be used when you're designing your itinerary, your course material, right? You can ask them to summarize in the table. So for example, write me a 8-day itinerary. 8-day itinerary to travel to Switzerland. All right, and summarize the activities to do based on reliable resources like TripAdvisor. All right, so let's see what it does for us. Okay, so now it is actually summarizing in text format, and I want to stop generating. All right, so I want it to actually summarize in a table format. All right. So now it is actually summarizing in table format. You can ask ChatGPT to include additional column. So include additional column about food to eat. Okay, it would then include additional columns. So this is very useful when you're designing something related to planning your itinerary for your travel plans. So summarize data in a table format. So analyze data. So actually I will be going to the Switzerland trip very soon, right? So that's where I use ChatGPT to design my 8-day itinerary. So what I do is that firstly, I ask ChatGPT to kind of like tell me what are the location to visit. And then after that, I want it to be more detailed, right? So for example, I said, I want it to be more detailed. You told me that what I should do in Interlaken and what are the food to eat, but I want to design my daily itinerary. So when you're using ChatGPT, you want to go broad at first. It's just like you're writing a book. You want to go broad and write the chapters of the book. And after that, you are going to write the sub-chapter in order to expand the details, right? So same thing. So you can use it for designing your lead magnet. You want to write a framework, and after that, you expand each and every detail inside the subtopic, or you can use it for your travel plan. So now I want to design my day. Okay, I asked ChatGPT to act as my travel agent. Okay, design my day in Interlaken, departing from hotel at 10:30 a.m. Suggest activities to do, food to eat, restaurant to eat less than 15 per pax. So example, summarize in table. Okay. So this is what a ChatGPT can do. It can actually come up with the detailed timing for you, right? What time you should depart, what time you will arrive, and you can also include accommodation as well as how are you going to get there, okay? And just now when I talk about this is because I want to talk about analyzing of data. So when I go to Switzerland, I want to analyze what kind of transportation passes that I should buy, because there are a few different types of Swiss pass. That is one flexible Swiss pass, consecutive Swiss pass, or like a half fare Swiss pass. So what I'm going to do is, instead of just doing the research on my own, I'm just going to ask ChatGPT to summarize for me. Which Swiss pass should I get? Should I get if I travel for 5 days and I am going to hop on and hop off multiple locations in a day? Can you compare Swiss pass versus half fare pass for me and check how much I need to pay in total? So ChatGPT is able to compare for you and to tell you how much is it. So I want to be more detailed, right? I said I am traveling to Interlaken, Jungfrau, and Zermatt, all right? Compare fee for me in 2 different passes in a table format. So it will then actually compare the price for you, and it also give you the recommendation which pass is more useful, and then it will actually calculate all the total cost for you. Of course, it's based on the latest data that the ChatGPT has, so that's why it can help you to use to analyze data. So when we talk about analyzing data, it also go beyond like analyzing a certain article. So if let's say you have a certain articles that you're so lazy to write, you can ask ChatGPT to kind of like summarize the article for you. So maybe we just take an example. So this is the articles that I don't wish to read and I want ChatGPT to summarize for me. So I'm just going to take out the link. So this is how long is the article, right? So I'm just going to ask ChatGPT, okay, summarize this article for me in three paragraph, right? I'm going to give the link. So in some problem, it says that they can't summarize for me. So let me try another method, okay? So instead of giving the links, I'm just going to copy the content and ask ChatGPT to summarize and to paraphrase for me, all right? So let's see how it goes. All right, so now I'm just going to input the quotation so that ChatGPT know that this is the content I want to summarize. Summarize the above content in point form for me, just like I am 10 years old. So taking into consideration, because I've provided the context, right? I provided content. So ChatGPT is able to summarize for me in this point form. So what is the use case for you is that if let's say you're going to do a social media post and you're so lazy to write the social media post and you found one article that is really, really great and you want to share with your subscribers, right? And you can actually ask ChatGPT to rewrite for you in a point form so that it's making it easily shareable. And let's assume that we combine the use case together with emoji. And I want to post this content in my social media, include relevant emojis, and rewrite in a fun way. So ChatGPT will be able to rewrite for you. Okay, so something is not right. So let us just refresh. So ChatGPT is just like your personal assistant taking your instruction to do whatever that you want them to do. So what you need to do is to be more specific when you're asking ChatGPT to do the certain things, okay? All right, so let us just continue. I'm going to post in my social media in a fun way. So actually rewrite the entire point in a social media postable method, including relevant emojis, so that creating content is like literally it takes no time out of you. All right. So that's why if let's say you have been relying your social media like Instagram, Facebook in order to get more leads, ChatGPT is something that you should actually start using. And not to forget that I often love to use a lot of productivity tools and automation tools. So right now, what I'm doing is that I'm combining on how to use ChatGPT and also my posts, my software, automation software, in order to schedule the post in advance for me. So what I can do is that this is called content scheduler. So if let's say you guys are interested to schedule contents in advance in your Facebook profile, so there is no other software that can do that because it's scheduling in Facebook profile. It's not a page, it's not a group. You guys can actually look for me where we are having a really amazing launching price for you guys. You guys can DM me at facebook.com/JunLoStory to know the special promo price. So what this software can do is that you can take the content of the ChatGPT, so whatever rewrite that you want, and then actually schedule in advance to post in my profile. So I can do a lot of scheduling. Like right now, I've already scheduled 2. I can actually create a new post and do the scheduling, right? And what I ask this software to do is to post at a specific time that I want, and it's all via automation methods. And so if let's say you want to save more time, this is definitely a good software to use, especially if you're relying on Facebook organic marketing. All right. So remember to DM me at the Facebook. So let's come back to our topic. So we talk about summarize data, we talk about analyze data. So the useful feature is that it can help you to write a lot of content posts about tips and tricks and resources and tools. So for example, tips and tricks. So give me top 10 tips and tricks on using ChatGPT. So now, it gives me specifically top 10 tips and tricks, and guess what? You can definitely take this content, rewrite as your own, or to paraphrase that and to post in the social media. And it is kind of hard to read, so I want it to write in a fun way that I can use in social media posting. Include relevant emojis at the beginning of the content, okay, to make it easily readable. It is putting at the end, so I wanted to put it at the beginning. Put the emoji at the beginning of the tip. All right. So I was being very specific. I asked ChatGPT what to do, and this is directly, you can take it and put it, share in your social media platform, right? So the next thing that you can do is what we talk about, resources and tools. So if let's say you're like me, you always like to use a lot of different software and tools in order to boost your productivity, you may like to, sometimes when you're doing research. So I've been doing research on the video editing software, all right, that can edit TikTok video for free. Give me top 10 options and insert the pros and cons in a table format. So instead of just comparing the software one by one, you can actually use ChatGPT to do all the different research for you, and it can actually insert the pros and cons as you like in a table format. Okay, so after that, do you guys know that you can edit the prompt in ChatGPT? So for example, maybe you want to change how you asking the ChatGPT to do certain things. So instead of pros and cons, and I want to insert pricing, okay, and pricing and whether whether free access is available. Okay, so this, I changed my instruction. You can actually edit it and click save and submit. Okay, so you actually give you a brand new analysis. Okay, so what you need to do is just to click edit, just change your instructions, and you are able to ask ChatGPT to give you a new answers. Okay, so this is what we are going to talk about. And lastly, we also talk about the captions for social media posts, and I show you guys the example how I use that with the emojis as well as hashtag. So when it comes to content creation, you can literally use ChatGPT to create content for you. So you may want to bulk processing all this. So if let's say you've been using Facebook organic marketing and using your Facebook profile to get more leads, you can then use this content scheduler, and we are launching it. So if let's say you want to enjoy this super exclusive early bird pricing, schedule all your contents in advance to your Facebook profile and your Facebook groups using this software. Feel free to send me a DM at facebook.com/JunLoStory to know about the early bird pricing. So you can DM me content scheduler early bird pricing, and I'll be there to give you the best price. All right. So I hope that you guys loving this episodes and this training so far. So in the next module, what we are going to learn is that I'm going to debunk to you guys the top 3 Google extensions that you should start using alongside with ChatGPT to utilize the maximum functionality in ChatGPT to help you with your productivity. So remember to stay tuned to the next video and the next episode then. All right, I'll see you in the next class. Take care. Bye. If you have been loving this episode, remember to comment down below or to subscribe to my YouTube channel, where we are going to show you more tips and tricks in using ChatGPT, where you will be interested to find out the top 3 Google extensions that I'm going to recommend if you want to save more time and become more productive. All right. So, and also if let's say you wanted to know about this free course on ChatGPT, remember to check the YouTube description box down below, where we are actually rolling out a ChatGPT course that is free for you to enroll, and we are also able to debunk to you what are the tips and tricks and the use case in order to help you in your marketing as well as to save your time in productivity. So remember to check out the link in the description box down below. I'll see you in the next video then. Take care. Bye.